morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Clonroad Garden Centre. Clonroad Garden Centre is located in Clonroad Business Park across from Dunnes Stores in the heart of Ennis. This morning we're going to demonstrate how to make a summer window box. The window box I'm going to use this morning is this white 50cm box, but we have all colours, shapes and sizes of window box. For example, this lovely blue and pink, but we also keep black, brown and green. And the first thing I'm going to do with my window box is fill it with compost. You must use a really good quality compost when making window box, because the plants are going to be there all summer. So this morning I'm going to use Westland multi-purpose compost with John Innes, which is one of the best composts on the market. We also have a special deal on this compost. It's €8 a bag, but if you buy 2 bags, you get a free bag. And in the compost, I'm going to add a slow release fertilizer and some water gel. I have already filled a box here with the compost, the slow release pellets and the gel. And when you're filling a window box with compost, fill it almost to the very top of the box, just leaving enough space for the plants and for watering. So when you water, the compost is not all flowing over the side and getting your windowsills all dirty. In the centerpiece of the box today, I'm going to use a dahlia. And a dahlia is a great flower for a window box. It's nice and compact, it flowers all summer long, and it's easily cared for. There's very little deadheading with a dahlia. So you make a nice gap in the center of the box, place your plant carefully in and firm it well in with the compost, making sure there's no air pockets in the soil. I'm doing this back to front, so you have to forgive me if I'm a little bit off. Now, I'm going to have a yellow theme, so everything around the box is going to go accordance with my yellow dahlia. And today I'm going to use marigolds. Marigolds are a lovely, strong colour. The one thing they have on their downside is the slugs love them. Now in a window box that's not usually such an issue because they're up off the ground. And one of the questions we get asked often is, how do I deadhead my flowers? So I've picked this marigold for the reason that there is a flower on it that needs deadheading. So you take, but right below the flower, or you can go anywhere down the stem, just pinch it out and remove the flower like that. Now if you prefer to use a scissors, that would work too. So you carefully remove the plants from the pot, and you can see the way that whatever I'm doing on one side, I'm doing on the other. So it's like a mirror, one side of the box to the other. And the reason for that is that it looks better, it looks more symmetrical, and you're not having all tall plants on one side and small plants on the other. Now on either side of the marigold, I'm going to put some blue bush lobelia. You can see that plant is just about to flower. They're slightly later flowering than other plants, but they make such a lovely addition to a window box, I didn't want to leave it out. The bush lobelia also comes in a trailing variety, which is very attractive in hanging baskets. So again, I'm mirroring on one side what I'm doing on the other side. Now in front of that I'm going to use these little begonias. Now begonias are a very useful plant. They give a great flower, they flower all summer long, and they're a hardy plant. Even in the worst of summers, you find that the begonias do really well. They're also great if you do planters in graveyards, because they stand up to strong winds. So I'm just going to place that in between the two of these flowers. Again, I'm doing this back to front, so if I'm not exactly even, it could be a good reason. Now, I have the 6-pack here of violas, so I'm just going to choose a few of these violas to put around the front of the box, because they do spill nicely out onto the front of the box. So I'll place one in the corner. Another yellow one in the corner to tie in with the dahlia in the middle. Now there's no really right or wrong answer about the plants you use in a window box, apart from a few hard and fast rules. For example, don't use really tall plants in the box because they'll flop over. It's better to use more compact plants. But as regards colours, there's no really wrong or right answer because everybody has their own taste. So I'm just going to, looks a little bit empty, so I'm just going to use one more, and I really like this viola. I love the two colours on it, so I'll just place that here as well. Now, all these plants, you have to remember, they will grow, they will bush out. You have to leave a little bit of room between them to give them space to do that. Now that I've done that, all that's left is for me to water the window box and keep it watered very regularly. And every 10 days or thereabouts, you should be feeding your window box. And you can feed it with a Miracle-Gro all-purpose plant food or a regular tomato food. You dilute these down and water into your window boxes and your hanging baskets about every 10 days. And one last addition to my window box is this little butterfly. There we go. And ladies and gentlemen, just to show you a couple of other window boxes we have done lately. This would be one, for example, with the busy lizzies and the fuchsias and the verbenas and some petunias there in the front. And I have a, oops, compost fell down, not to worry. And I have another window box here that I've done. If you have good windowsills and they're not sloping, you can put trailing items in your window box, such as these Surfinias. There's about 4 Surfinia plants in this 60 centimetre box. But if you have sloping windowsills, these would not be a great idea because they do get very heavy during the summer. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching our demonstration, and we look forward to seeing you at Clonroad Garden Centre in Clonroad Business Park in Ennis. Bye bye!